The time has arrived. The college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, at home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a playoff team from last year, Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Handed off out of the shotgun. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype with a playoff game, you love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's man. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Let's a fly to the wideout. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Good job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And I tell you, Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to that.
And the Noles line up on 1st and 10 now. Wants to throw it. He's running out of time here. He gets loose, and he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to pass here on second down. Football comes out. The defense has got it.
Well, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. They start this playoff game with a pass. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down and crosses midfield with a 46.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
First down and 10 now. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play.
But Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And the running back takes the handoff. Oh, what a move. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades. Going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defensive coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
So second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary, bringing pressure. Pass caught. Jukes to get past a man. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
And the Nittany Lions looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. That's a loss of 2. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. He keeps it on a design run. Touchdown, Nittany Lions, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner decides to field it. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Shotgun, it's a handoff, and they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. And he's intercepted. The tackle after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Chris, I think I can hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping him out of the end zone.
Fights off the defender. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Almost a business decision here by the ball carrier. Nothing at all. So instead of lowering his shoulder to take on the defense, just kind of makes his way out of bounds for a short loss.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The receiver grabs it, making people miss. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Bringing it out, it's Terry. And they've got the return of Corral. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The pocket breaking down. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Second down after the incompletion. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Visitors to play. Pass caught. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Here's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Keeping it on the ground here. And he goes nowhere. Stop, pull behind the line of scrimmage.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Second down play coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. Second down, looking to throw it. And he finds the running back in the flat. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on 3rd down? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he'll drop back here on third down. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They couldn't stop him there. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And he slings it deep back to the left side. It's caught. They will rule that a catch. A huge gain through the air.
My gosh, this receiver is outstanding. A huge play for this Florida State offense. And tell you, you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys like Johnny Wilson, most recently, a big, tall target. Anquan Bolden could do everything. Maybe one of my favorite players of all time, Peter Warrick. And going back to Fred Biletnikoff, played, of course, in Florida State.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. He muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line. Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a 1st and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Knowles, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, just keep chipping away.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Makes the catch. It's Hayes. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. We'll see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
After the completion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Breaks loose at the 40. What a catch and run by the sophomore there.
Chris, I cannot believe we're still in the first half. This guy's already got a couple touchdowns. Now he's adding to his receiver total here by picking up another first down and more yards.
The Nittany Lions will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to chuck it again. Fires it to the wideout. Great catch! Touchdown, Penn State. This offense is still clicking. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. Pressure is coming. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Taking a shot deep down the right side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Receiver in motion now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. The Nittany Lions will line up to kick it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. And that punt will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's caught.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in his game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Quarterback quarterback drops back from the shotgun looking for a receiver. Receiver makes the catch. And the runner steps out of bounds but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window.
And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Seminoles lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. That's a strong stiff arm. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. The QB throws his third hit of the day.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. Here comes a handoff. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Noles will kick this deep to begin the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
That's solid run, good for first down yardage.
He's got two.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Powers through. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for the wideout. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. End zone ahead. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Short connection to the tight end here.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Seminoles looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to throw yet again. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs here. Finding space at the 20. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So the ball moved back to the 12 for 2nd and goal. And he drops back in the gun. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
But we always talk about receivers that if the ball hits your hands, you're supposed to bring it in. But it's hard to adjust to a pass thrown a little bit behind you like that.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. aggressive with a running back. Can he make the first down? Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, he makes the catch. Right down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. He's got a receiver wide open here. Muscles past the defender. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, that would have been his 5th touchdown of the game if he hit that one. I'm a little surprised he didn't get it. He's been on the money today.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grabbed by the receiver. Pointing toward the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Cook, they had a month to get ready for this pitch and catch combo before the playoff game. They've had no answer so far.
A playoff game, national championship on the line. You know the old saying we used to always hear. Big-time players make big plays in big games, and he certainly is doing that today.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this defense has been great entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Quick throw to the left side. He makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. The back in motion now. First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Here's the target, and it's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. That's just been unstoppable today. The quarterback finds his favorite receiver for yet another touchdown.
And that is another touchdown for this guy. And what's been very unique is they've moved him around. He's the left and the right, outside, inside. Also ability to get downfield and make a catch. He can catch it underneath. Just a total package, having a dream game.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, this offense better get it together. First sack of the game, it's by a defensive back to try to set the tone.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Catch made on the left side. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. And Kirk, is Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. This has been thorough domination through three quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. We'll check out the stats so far. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Locates the tight end. It's complete. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
Back to throw again. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball. Almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. It's an out route, the catch made, and they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. And the Knowles hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
And looking to throw now on first down. Bringing pressure. And he'll just get rid of it.
And even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
Incompletion makes it second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Throws to the tight end. Oh, what a grab! The senior makes an excellent catch there and is brought down. And the Seminoles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain in a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone.
Intercepted in the end zone.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Contact as he let the ball go. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Working clock with the ground game.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. It's a nice game. We'll move the football up to the 27.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. There's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. After a 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. It's an option look. They'll toss it to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a 1st down.
Well, Chris, this is why they're here, right? This is why they're in the postseason. You get to a critical moment in this game with the lead late in the game, a chance to really put this game away, and they convert.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Looking for a gap. It's Hayes. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the 4th quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
Game is clearly wrapped up, but the offense looking to rub it in here in the final minute. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Penn State. Still no answer for this offense.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. A deep shot, but he paid for it. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Well, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. And on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the 4th quarter.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you know...